You're listening to the Reluctant Adult Podcast. If you like what you're hearing, follow us on social media and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This is the way.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million.
This week from the internet, Playmates Toys is feeling a little litigious after losing the TMNT license to Mattel. And McFarlane from downtown, Todd's second string, is wiping the floor with Hasbro's starting lineup. And Super Ahsoka. The comments section really said, "Here's a tissue. Dry your eye." Wait, why do you have tissues? Oh no! Let's the Reluctant Adult Podcast.
Don't you be a dummy! Buckle your safety belt!
Think, Billy. It's morphin' time!
Oh, welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the toy hunter and gatherer, Bill!
Hi, everyone. That's right. I had quite the day today.
You did. I want to talk about that in great detail. But
Sure.
I asked you before the show what our top story of the week was, and you said that it was Playmates' desperate attempt to crawl or to claw back the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I was like, oh yeah. So this happened on it was breaking news when we were on another podcast. We were on the Strong podcast, and I saw this, and I worked it into the show. What day was that? Tuesday?
That was Tuesday, yeah.
So that was Tuesday. So this company, Reeves and Weiss LLP, I'm going to read you what they posted.
Okay.
They wrote, "Decades to build a beloved brand. Our job, protect it. We're proud to share that Playmates Toys, Inc., the licensee of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles franchise and the designer, developer, and manufacturer of nearly all, TMNT action figures for almost 4 decades, has asked Reeves and Weiss to defend the company and safeguard the legacy and value of a brand that has shaped generations. It's privileged to be entrusted with the work of this magnitude on behalf of an enterprise with such a storied history of bringing joy to generations of fans. More to follow. We're honored to be in the fight." So,
Wow.
what does that mean? We're not really sure. We don't really know. But Playmates is doing something. They're not happy that they lost the Turtles license.
Yeah.
And they're doing something.
They got 6
we don't know
months
what
into
this
the
means.
year, and they're like, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, this is real.
There's still
we should
time.
probably wait a minute. The funny thing, I don't know. The ironic thing, this is true irony. At Toy Fair, Playmates obviously knew at that point that they were losing the Turtles license, so they had all of their signage. It said "more than green," meaning we're more than the Turtles. We're losing the Turtles. Don't worry, we got other stuff. We got bar crawler Carl, or what is it, dungeon crawler Carl? Like, yeah, we got some stuff going on, but no. Now they're like, no, we want it. We need it back. We need it back. We're the Turtles. We're the Turtle Company.
I feel like the reception for the G.I. Joe crossover figures went overwhelmingly well, and they were like, wait a minute. Hold on. They still like us.
We figured it out. Oh, too late. Oh. So like I said, we're not sure what this actually means. But here's some thoughts.
Okay.
It could be that we know that when... Why is this... Is this too loud? Do I sound loud to you?
You sound perfect.
Okay, I wonder... My bars are much higher than they usually are, so I'm like, am I... But I know, I played it back and it sounded fine. All right, well, let's hope this works.
What the hell's pick a bar?
Pick a bar? What? That was a funny joke in Ghostbusters, where it's like, I can't get any bars out here. And the mom's like, there better be a bar.
That was a funny joke. Yes,
that
she
was
wanted
good.
to drink.
Anyway, so some of the speculation is that, much like how Playmates threw a fit and did not want Super 7 to use their original toy designs in
Eventually.
their Ultimates, well, sure. Once they figured out, like, hey, wait a minute, we could be doing this.
Eventually.
So it could be that they want to make sure that when Mattel does make their toys starting next year, that they're not just doing Playmates original designs. So Super 7 found the workaround that if those designs appeared anywhere else, like on stickers or pinball machines, it was fair game. But if it only appeared as the Turtle Playmates toy, then they could not use it. So that's one thing. The far end of the spectrum of what this could be is that Playmates is going to make the case that Turtles only exist because they helped fund it. They got the cartoon running. They contributed to that. So they may be arguing that they are part owner of the Turtles, maybe, and they would have to find a judge to agree with them. And that seems like it would be a very uphill battle, but I don't know. It might be desperation time for old Playmates. They may see the writing on the wall, and if they lose Turtles, they may be donezo. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I mean, I think that you're pretty correct in terms of protecting the appearance, the legacy, what the figures actually look like. What I'm trying to say. And I think maybe Playmates is thinking to themselves, we let Mattel run with it for a little while, but then we have an opportunity to get it back. And if we get it back, at least we'll have all of our own intellectual property intact that we can go back into.
Yeah.
And we'll force Mattel to actually be creative and produce their own product. I feel like that's where we're ending up,
So, again, we don't know what's going on here. But it's also funny that this post they made, they did hashtag litigation.
Ooh.
Hashtag boutique law firm. Okay. Getting less respectable by the moment, but that's fine. So last week we talked about Turtles. Yeah, we're gonna see. Like last week we talked about these 2-packs with the beat up Turtles. I guess both characters were beat up. Rocksteady had some bumps and bruises going on. We were asking each other, and then we asked, we posted the video asking people what they thought. We didn't think about Casey Jones. Casey Jones needs to be represented because he's not even a character in the G.I. Joe crossover.
That's
true. He didn't make the cut on there.
Maybe he can find his way in with April. So
April domestic violence 2-pack. April versus Casey.
Maybe not. Maybe they have to go.
Maybe.
Well, if we're going, so are we assuming that because we only saw the 2 Turtles? Are we assuming that we're getting all 4?
That is my assumption. That's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point. In that photo, it only had the 2 Turtles. It had Raph and Leo, I think.
It did. Right.
Yeah. And we know now that Playmates has no trouble releasing 2 Turtles and then not finishing the set, because we saw that with the Tales of the TMNT, the civilian clothing. Turtles.
Oh yes, that's right. We
only got the first 2.
Their high school apparel.
We saw prototypes, but then they never got it out there.
Also, the sewer tossing Turtles, and granted they were repacks of the originals from the original line, but we never got tossing? Donatello. Was it pizza tossing or is it, what did I say, turtle tossing?
I thought there was like a pizza. Doesn't he have
salad
like a
tossing turtles? Is that what it is?
Doesn't he have like some like a pizza? He's like holding a pizza oven and it like shoots out
It is
of
a pizza oven. I just thought they were the top of a manhole cover. I never got them. That was one of those sets. That was one of those sets that it was like at the re-release at least, because they didn't have Donatello, and obviously they didn't have the mold. I believe that was the story. Just didn't feel like having to get them.
Any of the molds now is because for the longest time we were only getting those original 4 turtles and like a handful of other guys, but now we're getting all these secondary characters, and I don't think they just discovered the molds. I think they've had to recreate this stuff from scratch, like Kenner or when like Hasbro did with Real Ghostbusters and any sort of re-release and the Star Wars stuff and all that. Oh, speaking of that, do I have those right now? Where did I put those?
Do you have more blockies
or turtle
to show off?
I do.
Oh, turtles.
Let's put a bow on this one.
Okay.
So 6 months left with Playmates. You know, asterisk. I guess it seems like they maybe want to extend that, or I don't know.
Maybe there's nothing.
We don't know a lot.
You know what the thing is? We're not. We are in a, as far as Playmates turtles, we seem to be in a drought of availability. There's nothing new.
Just the
on the
shelves.
Pack.
Yeah.
The 6-pack. There's still some Godzilla ones floating around as far as I've seen. And they've had, here and there, probably the leftovers of some of the Tales of the TMNT Battle Arena figures. Armor.
Sure. Yeah.
But that's all I've seen. I haven't seen really anything
I never
else.
goes to those, so I don't know.
No, I just ignore it.
I wonder when those Joes are going to start hitting, because there's not a lot of time. That's just going to be
one of those
big
famous Target end caps where it's there for a day and then it's gone once it sells through, never to be replenished.
So the last thing I saw that had an end cap that now has a tiny little sliver of shelf space is Armor Sores. That had the end cap famously. And that end cap has now been repurposed, and what I saw was the T-Rex has a spot, and then I saw the Triceratops, but it wasn't like next to it. It was like one over and then one down.
Yeah,
and
then seems like someone's
the figures were also not directly above the T-Rex, so you kind of have to like look around if you want to find the whole set.
I've yet to find any of the PMI creature cases in Target, except for the one time I did find one. So it's
are you looking by
odd.
the Spidey and Friends? That's where
I
they
am.
Are mine.
Yeah, I'm over by the digital, the streaming aisle, as I like to call it.
Yeah. Huh? Do you have what were the Somebody and Her Friends? Like, what is it? It's like the little girl and their blind bags. My kid really liked them. I can't think of the name now.
Oh, yeah, no,
Genevieve.
maybe
Genevieve and
Genevieve.
Friends,
it's probably there.
Those?
This is the first time I've gone. I went to a Target today, and this is the first time I've gone to Target since I decided that my Target was a wasteland of vandalism and theft. So I said, it's enough of this. I don't want to live in this world.
So I went to a Target today that I haven't been to in a little while. It's a little bit out of the ways. And they redid it. I walked in and I'm like, where am I? Because toys used to be immediately to the left, but now they're like further to the left and all the way toward the back. Like they kitty corner with seasonal now.
Okay.
And I think they redid the floors. Like it looked nice. It looked nice. But it made me feel like I was on vacation, because that's the only time I will come across a Target that has an unfamiliar layout. And I was like, oh. And I don't know if I'm trying to think if they had more or less. It was just distributed differently, I think. But I don't feel like the sections were smaller, because they still had a good wrestling section. They had one peg for the LJNs, and they had a bunch of black card Steve Austins.
Yeah.
And what else? Everything seemed to be there. They had one end cap of clearance. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like what, I don't know. Oh, you know what? This is what I saw. I saw the end cap for He-Man, the movie He-Man. And you haven't seen this yet, right? Do you have any He-Man toys at yours?
No, I have. I saw it today. Well, like I said, I haven't gone to a lot of Targets in the last 2.5-3 weeks. But I did see the end cap today. Yes.
Okay. So this is kind of a weird end cap because the top row. Well, first of all, there's two rows of 4 pegs, and it's all the carded figures, either the Origins or the movie core series. So there's a lot of toys like stuffed in there. So it feels like a throwback to see that much product.
It does.
Anywhere for anything, but the fact that it's He-Man, like we have not seen this much He-Man content or product in one spot. Mm-hmm. So the top row is the Origins, but the movie Origins. And then, like I said, the second row is the core series. The core series, only $10. Very good deal. The Origins figures are like 21 something. And having them right next to each other, you got to tell me where the value is. Like, what is making this figure worth more than double the core figure? Because I'm not seeing it. Just because it's collector oriented.
Let me sidetrack you real quick, just to because this is a cost associated thing at Target. It's not related to He-Man per se. We were back in the collector aisle or the section in the back in the entertainment area, and I'd heard and seen that the Fly Bart from the Simpsons line has been trickling into that section. But I was over by the Pops. And do you know how much Pops are right now at Target? For one?
So I thought the one that I got was a special one, but I think they are all $15 now.
$15?
Yeah, $15
is insane.
Yeah. It's insane because they used to be less than
crazy.
10, like maybe $8. Because I got this guy and I thought he was like a special. This is the Woody Toy Story Target dog one. Yeah. And I thought it was like a special one, but it's not. That's just how much they cost. It's crazy. It's wild.
It's a wild thing. So let's go back to He-Man. No
All right, back to He-Man. We want He-Man.
He-Man.
I just don't see, like, putting them, apples to apples, I don't see the value. Like, why would I pay twice what a core figure costs for the Origins figure?
This reminds me of that, and I hate always bringing the Simpsons into it, but this kind of circles into that. There's a clip. I forget. They don't call him He-Man, but it's a PSA on how to buy the figure, and the kid's like, "Mom, I want it now," and she's just like looking at the two figures.
Oh yeah, right.
I forget, but it's not He-Man. Yeah, but there it is, right there. Do I get the $21 one, or do I get the same? Kid's not gonna care.
I think that's what it is. It's the $10 for the kid, and then the $20 for the adult, and the adult's not going to care. If the adult wants his Origin style toy, that he's going to pay the $21.
Well, I guess that's why the Origins are higher up as well. Kids can't reach that high.
Yeah.
See,
but looking at
child
him,
in that photo right there, you can't reach that. You can't reach that.
Cards the same size.
Yeah, he
and
has.
Below them,
look. So there's a child in the photo that you're showing. I don't know if that's your kid or what.
That is my child. Yep, that's
your child. All right. So if he were to stand up, where does his hand lay? It's not on that top shelf.
Well,
it's right below it. He can. If he's
just on the ground, I don't know that he could reach past the sword. He could his fingertips would touch the
It's
core
kid
figures.
Accessible though. It's kid accessible.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's fair enough. That's good planning. It's weird that the deluxe figures, whatever they're calling Chronicles, they don't have a spot on the end cap. I guess they're just in the normal toy aisle.
They are. I saw Man at Arms today, shuffled into the main aisle for action figures.
So then we have the role-play power sword, which was very cool. It vibrates, it lights up or something. I took a picture of me holding it. I'll definitely get that at some point. And then below that, you have Battle Cat. And I think this is the Chronicles Battle Cat, which doesn't make sense because nothing else here is Chronicles.
Right.
But it's $40, so I think that's the bigger one. I mean, I could be wrong. I was trying to see if it has the teeth that recedes. Have you seen that? That's one of the features of it.
Oh, really? That's quite the feature.
Like when you close the mouth, like the teeth go away, like a real cat. It's pretty funny. I like it.
Oh, okay.
And then below that, on the bottom shelf, you have two vehicles. You have the rotary thing or whatever, the wheel.
The Roton.
Like General Grievous's weapon or vehicle. And then I can't tell from the photo what this other one is. Do you remember?
I feel like that was Skeletor's.
This is the Fright Fighter.
The Fright Fighter, yes.
Is this also for core then? I don't think it's for Chronicles. It looks like a dragonfly.
I feel like most everything fits into like some, like anything can fit into those. The core plus the origins can fit in any of those.
Well, I'm just thinking if it's branded as Chronicles, like there's Battle Cat that's Chronicles, but also core Battle Cat.
Okay.
It's a little confusing. I don't know if that's part of it, like if it's intentional, for parents are like getting the wrong one, and then it's like go back and get the other one. Like, damn it. But it was just a nice sight to see all of these toys on the show.
Go, Dad! I wanted the Chronicles, He-Man.
Way to go, Dad! Ruined my birthday.
Forget this. What is this? Core? Oh.
Core.
What do I look like? What do I look like? A baby, Dad?
It's a baby's toy. Yeah. It doesn't even have butterfly joints. What the hell am I can't pose this. Ridiculous.
I can't do toy photography with this, Dad. You're ruining my life.
I'm gonna have to use AI to make the toy look like it's supposed to. We'll get to that in a second. People were complaining about the Chronicles figures not having thigh swivel, and they don't have like a defined swivel where it like breaks up the sculpt, but within the ball joint in the hip you do get not a lot, but there's something there, and I feel like that was the compromise, because you don't break up the sculpt but you do get a nice enough, like I think this is a real, like if you swivel your hip that's what you're gonna get. But because you can get it to like, I don't know. I thought it was fine, but that's that's like the one joint that these figures do not have. But whatever. All right, so that's He-Man. I'm excited for the movie. When is it coming out? What month is it coming out? June?
Are we still
June,
in
July,
May?
August.
Yeah, it's in June.
We're in May.
It's June.
Okay, so next month. This week, we get Mandalorian and Grogu. So they had the world premiere, and you got to see this is the funniest thing to me. So they have these red carpet events, and usually you get like obviously the cast comes, and then you get random celebrities. The caliber of celebrity that they got to come to the Mandalorian and Grogu, like, you know, you had like Matt Cardona. Like, I don't know who you usually get to come out to these things, but it just like seemed like, is this like the Nickelodeon Kids Choice Awards? Like, it did not seem like a high level celebrity.
I saw quite a few like quote unquote like Star Wars
influencers.
Yeah, quite
was
a
Yak
few.
Face there? Not the big stars are not coming out. They could barely get Pedro to show up. But they did have, and this, I did not like seeing this. They had the suit actor that is in the suit, the Mandalorian suit, when Pedro doesn't want to do it, and he's John Wayne's grandson. Is that what it is?
I believe that's what it is. Yes.
But he's bald. I just didn't like. Now I'm gonna look at it and just picture this man in there, and not Pedro, and I'm gonna be like, it ruined it for me. Yeah. Next, you're gonna tell me like
I'm pretty
Vern
sure
Troyer is inside.
It's two
Grogu.
actors. Oh,
you told me that. Well, this guy,
yeah,
he's passed on. You did tell me that, but this they only had this guy. I only saw the interview. I don't know if the other suit actor was there too. But reviews, I think the most positive review I saw called it fun.
Yeah,
a good time at the movies. And then a lot of the negative ones were like, this was a waste of time. This was obviously just the next season turned into a movie. Did not feel like a movie. There was no like major character development that necessitated this being a movie. Oh. So what do you think? Should they have made this a movie? Like, why did they make this a movie? Maybe that's the question.
I feel like obviously they made it a movie because at the time it was definitely a tentpole property for Disney Plus. Yeah. You know, people were looking forward to it. I feel like third season wasn't the strongest, and coupled with the confusion of the inclusion of the Mandalorian in the Book of Boba Fett, really kind of offset a lot of, casual viewers of it trying to figure out how
Those
Grogu
casuals.
showed back up. Yeah, those casuals. And maybe if the movie was part of like after the second season. Second season for me is always going to be the height of the Mandalorian right there. After
And it
that,
ends
it's,
with
it's
Luke.
all just. It ends with Luke. It ends with him, accomplishing what he set out to do, which was to give Grogu to a Jedi. Feel like that second season is just steps above. I mean, if we had the second season as the movie, maybe it would have worked. Maybe it would work. But we have like this. It's almost like a buddy cop situation going on with this movie. I'm still gonna see it. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid fun. It's gonna be stupid fun. I told my kids I'm not gonna spoil it for myself and like read an early review or a plot or anything like that.
Sorry.
Oh, what happened?
I just told you what happened.
I missed it. No, I missed all of it.
Okay, good. Oh, good.
Yeah, it's
well, good.
okay.
You blacked out for a second. That's fine.
I did.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's okay. It's good.
I think that in a perfect world, if they were going, well, first of all, it did not need to be a movie. There's just in a perfect world, Star Wars would have like movies. Like we don't need to turn the TV shows into movies. But if they were dead set on making a Mandalorian movie, my favorite story would have been picking up with Luke and Grogu, and it wouldn't even be about the Mandalorian. It would have been a Grogu and Luke Skywalker buddy story, and we would have seen their adventures throughout the galaxy. But obviously, that was not the plan ever. Did you see? I sent this to you, so you did see, unless you didn't watch it. Someone is using AI. What?
I said, I don't know. You're not my wife. I mean, I'm pretty sure I watch everything you send me.
Oh. I'm the same. My wife's like, "Did you see that thing I sent you?" And I was like, "No, I don't." I was on TikTok. No, I didn't see it. No. Someone is using AI.
Shame on them.
Shame on them.
Shame
to create canonical. I mean, not in terms of what Disney believes, but like the sequels we wanted. They're picking up right after Jedi, the adventures of Luke, Leia, and Han.
Yeah,
and
they're all hanging out. They're all having fun.
Han's got a beard. I can't tell you how. I don't think I've ever seen any fan fiction of Han with a beard, but it's perfect. I don't even know if Harrison Ford can grow a beard, but if he should, if he can, he should, because it's great. And I lost my thought because I was so excited about Han's
No, it's
beard.
okay. Yeah, no, I have watched these. I have watched most of them. Some of them seem a little better than others.
Well, sure.
One of them I think was basically about Luke having like a wet dream, which was weird.
Yes, that's what I was. He had a vision, and there were these little creatures, and he had to fight them off. But the cinematography, the way it looks, and obviously they got the faces to look like the actors. Yeah. It felt like it was really the sequels. Like it almost felt like it was shot in the 80s, I guess, because that's where Jedi ended in the 80s.
Yeah, it had that.
It just
film
felt
grain
older.
to it. It did.
Yeah.
It did.
They were able to do it, and Disney has not been able to do it or doesn't want to. And obviously now it's too late. These actors are too old, and we've seen that Disney does not have the best like face transplanting technology. Like, just a fan fixed the Luke Skywalker footage from Mandalorian.
That's
did the
true.
deep fake. Yeah.
And even before that, I believe in Solo they actually did a little bit of a deep fake, and this is even prior to the Luke coming out.
Yeah.
In The Mandalorian, they also overlaid a little bit of a Harrison Ford over the actor that portrayed young Han Solo.
The whole movie?
Scenes, just a couple scenes, just to kind of show it off.
What?
What do you mean, why?
No. Is that true?
No,
but that's
Disney
not what he looks
Disney
like.
didn't do it. What do you mean?
Oh, the fan did it. I understand.
The fan did it. Disney didn't
I was
do
like,
it.
Disney just took random scenes. He's like, in this scene, he looks like Harrison Ford.
No.
Oh, that's funny. Well, Disney did it with Princess Leia too, and
it's like when certain scenes in like Christopher Nolan movies are shot in IMAX, so all of a sudden it's larger. It's like, wow, now it's bigger, but now it's back to normal.
And they do that in Mando and Grogu apparently, and what I heard is the final scene The final fight is very distracting because it's like happens very quickly. The changes. Yeah. So if you're seeing it in IMAX, good luck. I hope. Bring your drowse medicine. If you're drowsy, what's the medicine you take? Like for seasickness?
Dramamine?
Dramamine? Yeah, something like that. Bring that. That's Mando and Grogu.
Yeah,
like
it just seems like all these movies and the way that at least Target, there's no follow up, and if there is, if it is, it's quick and short lived, or not all stores get it. But these end caps seem like property killers because they aren't replenished fast enough. They look ugly. You see it with the Mario Galaxy movie. That end cap looks ugly now. We're definitely going to see it maybe with He-Man in case if it does sell out.
Why does it look ugly?
It's just looks shopped. It looks shopped, and then it hangs around, and there's no. Well, I was gonna say for the Mario one, it doesn't look like anyone has bought a damn thing from it. Like my kid went through a phase. He bought everything. Really? Because I was gonna talk about how I'm not concerned because we already got 2 movies, but from the first movie where it was a merchandise juggernaut. That I don't know if people already have their Mario and Luigi. They got them from the first movie. They didn't look any different. I know they made new toys, but they already have them. Maybe they didn't need them again. Right, and plus they already had them at deep discounts because they went to several They've been around for stores. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I don't know. I want to mention this before we go to break. We went to Walmart today. It's not something we do very often, but we went to Walmart and. They have a bunch of islands with they have a Star Wars one, and every side of it has different Mando and Grogu product. The Blockies were there. They had one that was more soccer themed, like they have Bluey plush, like with a soccer jersey and a ball, and other soccer related things. They had this soccer like figure, but you pressed out on his head and he kicks, and it's like a larger toy, and it just spoke to me, and I just picked it up, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy this, and I have no idea why I felt the need to buy this, but I did. Oh wow! And I'm glad I did. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Okay. So it comes on this. The intention is he is permanently attached to the green turf. Yeah, he's large. He's a big guy. His arms move, and then his leg moves because he kicks. You see him kicking. The head does not move. It's a solid piece with the torso. And I was like, well, the first thing I do with any time I get a toy is I want to see if I can break it. So I checked underneath to see what kind of screws he had, and it's that weird like triangle screw. So it's like they don't want you to take it out because it's not a normal head. Those are safety screws. Yeah, those safety screws. They're like. Exactly right. So a lot of toys have those, but I have like a big collection of screwdrivers, so I got him off. So I was able to take him off. He still has like a skate part here, but it's fun to just walk him around. I have some video. Did I put it? Oh yeah, I do actually have some video. I'm gonna play the video for you. So it's a lot of fun. My kid and I tonight we were playing like for an hour. So you put the little ball and the little T there, and you just like smack down the guy's head, and he kicks the ball. And then it also comes with a freaking huge net. Look at this thing. Wow, look at the size of the net. It's like 1-to-1 to what he is. It's huge. Now, is this a $10 toy? It was $20. But I feel like the value is there. It also has a score keeper thing where you dial through the different scores, but I don't care about that. Yeah. It also has, I guess it didn't make it over here, but... It seems like a fun desktop toy figure. It's like almost too big for that, but it's fun. Let's see if I got. Yeah. Did I have the shot? Did I put the wrong video up? Maybe I put the wrong video up. The Indy falls down. It's just. Yeah, I think I did. I put the wrong video up. I get the principle. But it's so fun to kick. The goalie character is a flat piece of plastic and it's just printed, but it's on like a stick so you can move it back and forth. So I'm gonna have 2 soccer balls because you're gonna lose one. Ready? Whoa! Look at that. So you can adjust his foot a little bit, and then this part
comes out so you can try different angles for kicking.
Oh,
There we go. I kicked the camera. That was perfect. So just a random toy I saw at Target or Walmart, and I was just like, I want to have this. Also, I feel like the head sculpt looks a little bit like Langdon from The Pit. If you ever watch the show, you can kind of see. And then I also thought that the first thing I did after I got in the car is I sent a message to Brian Beatty, who's a toy designer, and I said, "Is this you?" Because the design of the artwork is like his. It looks very much like his like chunky style. He does the big rubber guys from Major, and he said no. But anytime there's a designer toy out there, I get lots of messages. People think it's me, which I think is a compliment. Everybody thinks you're doing all the good work out there.
sure.
So,
Okay.
there you go.
Fun.
Rise is the
$20.
$20 out the door.
And
3 different characters. There's 1 female character. Yeah, so just good stuff.
very good. Nice.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, everybody's mad at me. Tell you why. Coming up. So last week we talked about Hot Toys, Ahsoka, flashback Ahsoka, I guess. Although it's like fantasy. that's not the best way to say it. This is your fantasy Ahsoka.
Yeah,
young
no, that's not your
Ahsoka.
fantasy. This is
It's make believe. It's not real. It hasn't happened anywhere.
in your. You can't even like in your imagination, Ahsoka. I
In
hope
your
not,
imagine,
no.
why is this? This should not be in your imagination.
not
But if it
be.
is, it was in someone's imagination. Because they had to design and produce this. Hot Toys did.
Yeah.
But you were telling me that Sideshow took the listing down.
Correct. So Sideshow is an official distributor of Hot
Yes.
Toys product. And I think stateside, I think they're the only official distributor. In terms of availability. But they removed every single piece, an article relating to the figure from all their social media. They removed it from the search on their website. The only way you could access it was from the original link. So the original link still exists, and it does say it's sold out. That's not necessarily true that it's sold out. I think they just kind of
They were
put
like,
that in place.
no more orders. No more orders. Yeah.
Right.
So we'd have to get someone that someone that was willing to admit to pre-ordering this to confirm if they receive notice that their pre-order will not be fulfilled. Your fantasies will not be fulfilled.
Oh no.
So, basically we were like, this is weird. This is like bare minimum. This is not great. I thought we could all agree that this was unnecessary.
Right.
But unfortunately this is the internet. So we had some people go against that. So let's read some comments from our Instagram.
Oh, fun.
Someone said, "How is this creepy? It's literally the design from animation in live action," quote, which is cool. Like, if you think about it, it's a Hot Toys collector's dream to have a live action Phase 1 Anakin and Ahsoka, so I don't really see the problem here.
Okay.
And then thankfully, some people
we didn't have to take care of this. The commenters took care of it themselves, which was great.
They police themselves. Yeah. So this person
Yes.
says, yeah, definitely not creepy to have a figure of a 14-year-old girl wearing something like she's going to the club that George Lucas himself was so insistent on giving her.
Right.
George, yeah.
Put it on.
Come on, put it on. Don't you want to be famous?
Don't you? I'm full on right now for it. Put it
Full on. This person facetiously says, "Oh no, her stomach is showing just like it did in season 1, season 2, and early season 3. She's wearing the outfit we all grew up with. How dare they?"
Yeah.
Well,
Right? Just take the head off, and there's really no issue. It's as accurate as you want. That's great.
There you go.
Perfect.
You
Yeah.
put your own head on it. He continued, but the whole point of these figures is to adapt these animated characters into their live-action counterparts. This is done with other Star Wars characters, too, not just Ahsoka, so it wouldn't make sense to give her animated face. They've even done this with all the Bad Batch clones. Again, missing the point.
I mean, if you take the armor
Missing
off,
the point.
If you take the armor off all those Bad Batch clones, they're all wearing tube tops. You're right.
That's a good
accurate.
point. I mean, that's just canon. That's canon. Yeah. It's only creepy if you're a creep. It's just how she looked for the first 3 seasons of the movie. Well, so you're saying you're extra not creepy because you don't have an issue with that. Okay, fine. Wait, I wanted to say this one. Why are you focusing so much on the chest? Kind of weird. Well, because that's one of the points we're making. Yeah, they made it. They made it larger than life. It's again, someone's like, they made her breasts larger. Why are you looking? This is the worst argument. Oh, you noticed something weird. Why are you looking at that weird thing? Because it's weird, and you need to call it out.
You do. And it's an image. What are you supposed to look at? The image. You're only supposed to look at the top third of the image and be like,
you're just supposed
okay,
to look at
that's what I like. Yeah, you don't. At that point, you're not even looking at the outfit.
This is how I look at all of my images. This is how I look at all my images. Yeah.
Yeah.
This person wrote, if you look at this and immediately start thinking weird shit like this guy is saying, you're telling on yourself. Okay. I think what I'm saying is I can identify when things are inappropriate and should not be made into toys. I guess I'm telling on myself. Fine. Okay. And then we'll end with this one because this is great. This person wrote, these 2 guys are what we call gay nerds.
Oh, no.
So there you go. Gay nerds. A couple of gay nerds over here. I guess we don't like our young, inappropriately young children tube top wearing. I can't with the internet this week. So that was fun.
Right.
But that was a walk in the park compared to what else happened on our Instagram this week. So last Sunday, and unfortunately I posted this video Sunday, so we could not respond, on the show because we record on Saturday. So that was my mistake. But this was a clip from a previous week that just had not been posted because I didn't think it was as substantial. Because we were talking about Boss Fight doing the Fraggles and doing the less expensive line without all the accessories. And I was talking about how that's fine. I actually prefer that because with Fraggles, I don't need extra hands and the alternate expressions on the heads. It wasn't a deal breaker. I'd rather save $20 than, I'd rather buy 2 figures for the price or buy 2 figures for the price of 1 than have 1 figure with extra hands. That's how I felt.
Of course.
And that turned into the following week, you were recounting that. And I said, well, basically what it is I think I prefer less accessories and then the figures to cost less, but then there could be accessory sets or whatever, other ways to get these extra hands and stuff that you don't have to buy. And I was saying the figure photographers want the extra hands because that gives them more options when they're doing photography. And I said, that makes a lot of sense to me, except if you're missing a certain hand, you're already editing the photo in Photoshop. There are ways to manipulate the photo. And don't tell me you don't already do this. You don't change lighting in your photos. I know you do. But you can manipulate any part of the image. That's the whole point of Photoshop. And then I said, even in Photoshop, there's a really handy generative AI button where you just highlight what you want, use that old lasso tool, and then you click generate, and it gives you options. And you can write a little, you can write something and say, I want it to look like this, and Photoshop will do its best to make it look like that. And you would have thought that I had said that I can't even think of an analogy.
No,
like you would have thought I said that
really
all
compares.
That all toy collectors' mothers are whores.
Oh.
That's what I said. The way that people came at me personally, attacking my intelligence from this one video, people could tell that I think someone called me subhuman intelligence. Like they were not pleased that I was insinuating that they could use AI in their photography. Now, there was one gentleman who went out of his way to create a reaction video to my video, and he even included a clip of my video at the top, but he did a little extra fun thing where he made it sound like I was a chipmunk, like he sped up my voice, an octave.
So he could get everything in. That's it.
Yeah.
He had to get all of your thoughts in so he could have his thoughts.
Right. Yeah. So he had his thoughts, and he said such things as, I was going to show the clip, but I feel like we're not going to do that anymore.
No.
He said that we really looked like reluctant adults, which, okay, good. I think he called us old at one point, which I'm like, I guess.
Everyone gets there someday.
You were, okay, fine. And then he just kept going on about my intelligence, and that anyone that likes AI is a silly goose.
Terrible.
And
you're terrible
now,
for the
here's
community.
The thing.
I mean, I really hate when they push on and being like, "Yeah, you're bad for the community." It's like, well, you know what? That's fine. I don't want to be part of your community because sometimes it's a little too toxic.
That's the thing. Well, okay. So he said that we are doing harm to the community because if toy companies realize that they can get away with giving us less and still charging the same, then they're going to do that. And 100% missing the point that this all started because Boss Fight lowered the cost of their Fraggles to half what the original figures cost by removing the accessories. So, no, I'm not saying sell toys with less for the same. I'm saying sell toys with less for less, and maybe that's what I want, depending on the toys. So, missing the point completely.
As most of them always do whenever they create their reaction videos.
It's like they pick out something and they're like, I'm choosing to be mad about this and I'm going to run with it. Facts be damned. Never let facts get in the way of a good story. Right. That's what I've always said.
Of course, it was always, this is to have only just one reaction video. I mean, the earliest one was the Sam Wilson Captain America video that we had put out so long ago. That had several. So that was
that really had legs.
Drop in the puddle.
You almost quit the show because of that.
I did. There's a lot of hate going around on that one.
There was a guy that really, I think he started it.
Yeah.
He was like the first reaction video. I don't know if I've never heard of that guy again since. Like, I don't know if we just run in different circles, but it's interesting that we haven't heard that person again. So this was a thing, and it's still kind of going because I left up the one video. I did make a video reacting to the gentleman's video, but I took it down. This is what I want to say. So on the show in the past, we've wanted to have these feuds.
Beefs.
We tried to get one going with what's their name?
Adventures in Collecting.
Sure, Adventures in Collecting. We tried that. And then more recently, we're just friends. We're just buddies. I almost saw him at Disney. And then who's the husband and wife? What's their name? The Toy Scales. Toy Scales. Yeah. So we tried to get like a fun beef going with them where we would go back and forth.
And I'm like, engagement.
Oh, cool. This guy wants to have like a pro wrestling feud. Like, we're gonna just throw haymakers at each other, but it's all in good fun. Except it wasn't in good fun. This guy legitimately doesn't like me because of a video where I said that you could use AI to make hands on toys. That is his whole reason for not liking me. And then it went so far. He was really drumming up hate towards me in his comments on that video on his channel.
Right.
There was a poster who wrote, "Somebody should kill this guy," talking about me. Someone should kill me because I said that you could use AI to make toy hands in a photo on the internet. That guy felt comfortable saying, let's get rid of this guy because I don't like his opinion on toys. On toys. Can you imagine?
Sometimes. No, I mean,
can you imagine?
Sometimes I've been there and I've wanted to do the same to you, Paul, but no, that's never been the case.
Well, that's fine. You know me in real life. Your hatred towards me is understandable. This person just knew me from one video.
True.
But then,
I mean, I
makes
definitely
me think about what
it.
Hasbro people go through.
Oh, sure.
Like, those people actually get to make decisions. I'm not making decisions for anybody. That was simply an opinion. I am not in a position to take away hands or add in hands. I was just saying, hey, this is out there. This is something you could do. Not
Definitely
you have
wild.
to do it.
It's one of those things. I mean, granted, yes, I am part of this podcast, but you obviously appear more on the videos. It was definitely one of those situations where I was appreciative that I wasn't part of that video as much.
Your face was not shown.
You can kind of just hear my voice in the background going, "Yep, yep." But yeah, no, everyone felt for you. My son watched the clip. He was very concerned for you because he feels that you're like his buddy now. Like you and him have your little mini show, which you and him
have a pre-show.
Recorded 16 episodes by his account so far, just so he can get. Yeah. No, it's not. But in his head. But yeah, he was very concerned that somebody wanted to kill you. Yeah, extremely.
So I did report that comment to Instagram, and I did get an update. And Instagram said that the guy deleted the comment. I was like, cool. So the cops are being called, or like, you're gonna take steps to make sure this person isn't insane, or like
he deleted it. He deleted it. He learned his lesson.
So that's okay.
He learned his lesson.
Not even that he learned his lesson. He just deleted it, so it's not there anymore.
Well, you're
like, what do you have to worry about? The comment's not
alive,
there anymore,
right?
I'm still alive as of this recording,
alive, right? The comment didn't take you out, Paul.
Yeah, words, right? Sticks and stones, but words never hurt me. Taylor Swift proved that's not true. Just a couple of gay nerds over here.
Gay nerds.
Oh, that's the new name of the show. Gay nerds. We should be the gay dad nerds.
Gay dad nerds.
Gay dad nerds. Instead of toy dad life, what is it? Gay dad toys.
Gay dad toys. No, you don't want gay dad toys.
We're gay dad toys. Branded. No. LP. LLC.
No, they're going to worry. They're going to say, what's he doing with that lightsaber?
Don't worry about it.
Forget it.
Don't worry about it. Keep it to yourself.
Where's that Bluey toy going from Funko? Well, it's gay dad toys.
I didn't put the pictures of the Bluey toys, but there were some that definitely need to have some flared bases, or people are gonna have to go to the emergency room.
Wind up somewhere.
If you see them, they're just very cone shaped. It would be inappropriate though.
It would be.
All right. So you getting a call? Am I getting a call? I heard something.
Oh my goodness!
No, was that Facebook? Safe. Somebody's calling you.
Don't worry about it.
Has anyone actually tried to call someone on Facebook? It's always just like butt dialing.
My mother and I speak through Messenger exclusively.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Bezos knows everything. No, Zuckerberg knows everything you're saying.
No, Mom, I'm doing my show.
Mom, I'm doing my show, Mom. I'm doing my gay dad show. Gay dad toy show. The gay dad toy show. All right. So I was at a bunch of stores today and seeing lots of Toy Story merch, and it looks pretty good. Some of it looks good. But I like want to know what the definitive version, because they're not doing, or they haven't yet put out the Toy Story collection, which I already have. I don't know that I would need to rebuy that. But I want to buy something new. Like I want a new Buzz. I want something different that I don't have.
I mean, I was at Ross. Target today.
Well, sure. Okay, so we're going to get there.
Toy Story.
So I was at Ross, and they had these large Buzz and Woody. And I actually like this Woody a lot. I think this expression is very unique. I haven't seen this like raised eyebrow, like whoa, and then like the lower eyelids. I think it's very unique. It was $15, which is a lot, but this is one of those things where it's like, this isn't your traditional Ross product that started somewhere else and ended up here. This is like made for Ross. So it's like, I guess $15 is where that's like how much you're going to pay for like new product. So I didn't get it right away. They also had a Buzz. Now the problem with Buzz is he is missing a lot of paint. He doesn't have the like the button on his arm for his laser. He doesn't have the trim on his boots. So, but the head still a good expression, and they're large, like a good size.
Yeah.
To show you how big these are, I think the card is the same, but then this is Woody at Target. So you can see he fills up much more of the card
Right.
on the Ross one.
I like that the legs overhang the card.
Yeah, but he can. I think it might just be the angle because he stands really well. Like if you put it on a shelf, he can stand.
Oh, okay.
Being on the card, so it's like open air card. You can touch the toy and move around. So Ross $15, Target these smaller ones are $10. So you know, I think that's kind of fair. But I wanted to see if there was an equivalent to the Ross larger figures at Target, and I think that this Target Buzz that's $21.99 is the same mold as the Ross Buzz. Even the head is the same, but he comes in a very nice box. He has more paint, still doesn't have the trim on his boots, but other than that, I think it's the same figure. So are you willing to pay $7 more for the extra paint and the nice box? I don't know. Somebody is. I think I might. I think I might be that person.
Hey, listen. I was at that Target today, and it was in somebody's cart. So at least one guy, guy had it in his cart.
Because it's a nice, big, chunky Buzz. Like it's just nice to have to play with. Yeah,
I get
but
that.
Woody's weird because Woody's a rag doll.
Sure, I feel like though at this point, I went to a lot of yard sales over the last 2 days. A lot of different thrift stores, and I'm gonna tell you. There's plenty of Buzz and Woodies from previous, and those they have not changed. Like they are not.
They haven't
different
changed.
From the first Toy Story to now. They are the same toys.
That might be more fun to buy some used ones, but I did want to get like a newer one. There's still not like that definitive Buzz that has good articulation. I think it's not blockies, but it's like a similar build, kind of like you build it. But I don't know. It's either really expensive or it's not available in America yet. I think it's on people have it, but it's because it's like a build kit. It's sort of light, but it has enough movement that I feel like it's a better representation of the Buzz character. But anyways, I'm on the lookout for good, because I love a good Buzz and a good Woody. I love those characters. They're such fun. My Ross also had 2 of the NECA monster individual turtles, the black and white ones. Now, this is a whole thing. I don't think we've talked about this yet. So NECA did this deal where they took 2 former 4-packs that were sold at Target, the Archie wrestling turtles and then the black and white monster turtles. And they either made more or they took back the 4-packs and they chopped it up into 4 individual figures for each set. And now they're being sold at Ross for $15. So you can get all 4 for $60, whereas that Archie Turtle 4-pack was what, $150 or something like that? Like, it was a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
So I didn't buy it, that Archie Turtle 4-pack. But if you did, are you mad that you can now get them for so much less?
I think I did see, because obviously we engage and contribute to and view several other posts, like Facebook posts, things like that. I did see a comic shop. Somebody was shaming the comic shop because they did have one of the Archie wrestlers in their shop for a significant markup from what Ross was actually selling it for, which is kind of funny.
That's why I could never have a comic book store, because that's what you have to do, but it seems so scummy. Like, I wouldn't want to be in the position where I have to do something that I feel like I would not want to see.
But that's the thing. If you have a comic shop now, like a traditional comic/toy shop, the margin for profit on any new toy is so slim. And that's why they really try to infuse the store with a lot of vintage product, because obviously that margin is so much larger. But the new stuff, you're not making anything. You're making maybe pennies on the dollar.
And it's not necessarily selling right away. You have to sit on it.
Exactly, you have to sit on it. Yeah.
And you get undercut by RossCon.
Right.
But this just, again, shows if there's something you want and you think it's overpriced, it might be worth it to just wait it out and see if it's sold
See what happens.
through another avenue for less.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I need these, but the Archie turtles, I might want to pick up like a Raphael.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think
just to
you don't need the black and white.
$15.
Turtles. You don't need the black and white monsters. You're all set. You don't need those.
I have at least 2 of the colored ones. I have the Mikey as the mummy because I wanted that dilapidated head, and then I think I have Raph. I think I have this one, but they're still in the box. I feel no need to open them. So that's that.
Same.
Somebody, I wish I had their name, but they sent me a message on Facebook and they asked if there was a variant with the Chronicles Scare Glow, and I said not to my knowledge. And they said that the face looks different on theirs, and they sent me this photo. And I don't know what happened to him, but he's so derpy.
Yeah,
he melted in the mold or something.
Oh.
I don't understand. And I'm like, they need to lean into this, like that Spider-Man ice cream, the famous Gumball Spider-Man ice cream photo that ended up in the Spider-Man cartoon, the movie cartoon.
Yeah.
This is just, he looks so funny. He's like, blah, blah, blah. You put my stuffing back in wrong.
Oh.
So that was really funny. And then there was another, I couldn't find the photo, or I thought I saved the photo. There's a Cody Rhodes that looked really similar. His face was all melted. I'm like, what's going on over at Mattel? You got to turn those stoves down a little bit. It's too hot in there.
You're burning my plastic.
You're burning everything. We got to talk about Mattel, or not Mattel. We got to talk about McFarlane because they showed off a lot of heat this week. So this is the first thing I saw. McFarlane Toys, NBA Legends, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. So Hasbro, you could have done this the whole time with starting lineup. You could have done this and you chose not to do this? What? You idiots. You're so dumb. That could have been the best thing ever. So these look fine. They don't have the swivel, the hip swivel that we were talking about with the Motu figures, but they really need them here because I don't think there's anything there.
Nice shot. Look at that thigh gap.
His backside. Oh
wow!
I went too fast. Let's see.
Drive a train through that.
Oh yeah.
No, not even.
So they don't look great from certain angles.
Not even on Magic there on
Larry Legend. The front.
His backside. No, his backside.
His backside.
Wow.
Oh yeah. He's got it going on.
Does.
These look fine. They got from the arms look pretty similar to what the starting lineup figures were. The legs look like they're single jointed, which I think is okay. The hips are, I mean, there's less going on, but I guess that helps with the silhouette of the figure.
Sure.
I mean, I think they look fine. Maybe the paint will look better in person.
Yeah, no, I
think they're not $60 or whatever Hasbro was trying to get out of us. They're going to be like maybe $20. I don't know.
Right, and it's what we wanted. It's what everybody wanted.
This is what we wanted.
Legends. Yeah.
The fact that Hasbro didn't start with Legends and then all the other shenanigans, it just I hope whoever made those decisions is not making decisions currently because that was
they were over at Boss Fight. Boss Fight.
They went to Boss Fight. Boss Fight is going to pick up anybody.
And they're the Ellis Island of the toy industry. We'll take you all.
There's got to be something going on. Do you think Boss Fight is like making a move to try to get into Target and Walmart? Because why would you bring on all these big names?
They have
and then just like business as usual. Like they must be trying to go after a big license or something.
That has to be what.
But what could it be? What is big enough? They're not taking G.I. Joe from Hasbro.
No. There's got to be something. Maybe I don't even know because they can't even say video game because Fortnite was an utter failure through Hasbro, just because the audience wasn't aligned with the physical toys.
And they didn't think to do, or they couldn't do the licensed characters like the NECA's trying to do. Although, where are those? It's been a while. Are those still coming?
Long list. It's a long list of things that haven't come out yet.
From NECA? Yeah.
From NECA, yeah.
NECA's so weird because it's like, you'll get one, like the Sesame Street line, like we got the first 2 figures and then we got the count relatively quickly together.
We did.
And then we finally got Grover, Super Grover. He was like a Walmart or a Target dealio, like their
I think he was at the Haulathon. Yeah, he was a Haulathon.
Yeah. And they did pre-orders for Big Bird, but nobody has him yet. And then we've seen prototypes of Oscar, but we have no pre-order for him yet. So it just takes forever. And then the Muppets, are they coming? I don't know.
It's okay.
McFarlane, back to McFarlane. He's also doing NFL Legends with Troy Aikman and Jerry Rice. So again,
Okay. Nice.
this is what people wanted. This is what's going to work. I don't know if they have removable helmets, but again, they look fine, serviceable.
They look good.
This is the closest thing we've come to highly articulated modern sports action figures. And then for it to come from McFarlane, who is famous for doing his statues, sports picks, it's kind of amazing. Honestly, it is honestly kind of amazing. So if these do well, this is McFarlane can print his own money making more of these. And then he showed off photos of Savage Dragon with an alternate Fu Manchu head.
For his Founders series. Very nice.
So this is where I need some clarification. So this is for Founders Series Elite. So is there a Founders Series non-elite? Like a Founders Series basic series?
Listen, I really honestly think that he just assigns his whatever he wants to these signature series, elite series, their red stamp series. It's whatever the color of the day is, in my opinion. Whatever the word of the day, just tack it on.
Because then they had Hellboy, and I feel like that was a separate thing that wasn't part of the Founders series.
And we talked about who was that? Shadowhawk.
Sure.
On the Strong Podcast this past week as well.
Yeah.
He's
Silver
part of the
Wolverine.
Founders series. Yes, Silver Wolverine with HIV.
So these are look at his Wikipedia, it's true. These are pricey though. I think these are like $40 or something like that.
Okay, well he's got
So they got to throw all those adjectives on there to make it seem
they do.
Gotta get your money's worth. And then he's doing more of the I don't know who buys these, but these are the Super Friends, and this is Farmer Superman with his
Farmer
hat.
Superman.
He comes with a hat, he comes with a hoe, and he comes with Mr. McPlixit, if that's how you say that, Mr. McPlixit.
Yeah, that really
sitting crisscross
shoddy
applesauce.
fabric cape.
Oh, the cape is so bad. The cape is so bad. It's just like, some of the more modern Superman figures, there's a sculpt. Oh, my puppy's got to go. Hold on a second.
Okay. Hello. Hey, what's up, Mom? How'd it go? Oh, my show? I'm still doing it. He had to do a had to put his dog out, but were you just calling to find out if he was jealous of my booty? Yeah. Well, it's funny because a couple people, because he was accused of that AI shenanigans last week. A couple people said that we were a couple gay nerds. So now the new name of the podcast is the Gay. I told him it was kind of weird because he called it the Gay Dad Nerd Toys, which sounded sick. Yeah. Gay nerd toys. I don't know what it was, but I don't know. He had to put his dog out, so I figured I would call.
He just said, you call it. My mother says I'm straight.
I'm wearing the shirt. It says my mom says I'm cool. Oh, yeah.
No, Eloise was in the car. She said she doesn't like it when Ian touches her hair.
Right. Well, I know that.
Well, she told me it really bothers me.
Okay. Yeah, she just touches it. But she'll let her brush it and she'll let her put it in braids, so I don't know.
But she says the mummy just touches the ends because I should have it cut. She said it really, really bothers me.
But she needs to take care of her hair, too. That's the other thing.
He's telling you.
No, I appreciate it.
All right.
All right, I'll call you back after.
Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
What I missed?
I called my mom.
Oh, did you? On the show?
Yeah.
Did you have her on as a guest?
Maybe. I don't know. This might be
You
audio.
don't know?
There might be audio. I don't know.
Just your side of it.
It could. I don't know. I think the microphone's still attached. I mean,
that's good.
I don't know.
A little show within the show. That's fun. I'll enjoy
Sure.
listening to that when I listen back. I bought diapers for my dog because he's been having to go out a lot.
Yeah.
So
we've got diapers for our dog. He doesn't.
Oh,
wear
really?
them,
Okay. So it's like
yeah,
he doesn't
they're
wear
disposable.
them. Yeah.
Well, we got
they're disposable. I'm not throwing.
No,
them in
I
the
didn't get
washer.
disposable. I got the I got the reusable.
We got cloth.
Yeah, just because he
The
tends
olden
to
days.
mark. He tends to mark.
Oh.
So we when we're not around and we tend to leave him like free ranging,
Sure.
he'll like lift a leg. So it demand a diaper.
There you go. So it's not that weird.
No.
All right, let's talk before I forget. Our good friends at Bull Airs, they got another collab going on, this time with Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal. Now, I'm a big fan of everything Jim Henson does, except not going to the doctor to have his pneumonia checked. Not a big fan of that. But I don't know that I've ever seen The Dark Crystal. Have you seen The Dark Crystal?
I've never seen The Dark Crystal, and I know Disney put up a follow-up for The Dark Crystal?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I actually started that because I was very interested in that. I did not get very far. I love puppets. I don't really love like the fantasy world, like Lord of the Rings or like anything that has a forest in it, unless it's a forest moon. It's just not my speed. But it's a lot of other people's speed, and Bull Airs is making some very cool looking shoes, as the kids would say.
Yes.
Based on Bull Airs, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. Bull Airs does amazing photography. Like they find locations and props, and it really sells what they're doing. I think it cannot be overstated. And this little friend, I don't know if this is like available to buy. It looks like he's made of plastic. I don't know what he is. Is he like for your shoelaces? There's like a little thing where they do like a pair of people.
I don't
know
know
what I'm talking
it's
about.
Like the interior teeth kind of scare me there on that thing.
Well, yeah.
It's like what's going on there?
Look at the jackets they do. I don't understand. Everything looks so cool. Like, why does everything look so good? I don't know. Like, sometimes people make stuff and it doesn't look good, but everything they make looks amazing. Like, look at this jacket. This looks like it's like a one-off prop, but you could buy this and wear this somewhere. It's wild. It's just wild. Oh,
yeah.
There goes my thing.
Oh, I think.
Oh, I'm having trouble tonight. There's lots going on. All right, I came back. Let's see. There was some more in here I wanted to show off. Very mossy looking. It's very nice. Look at that. There's a little friend. He's a keychain.
Yeah.
So, and then again, it cracks me up. Like their logo is the bullhorn, but it looks like a reverse Nike swoosh. Like it's just funny. I appreciate that. Every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, are these Nikes? Like, no, it's reversed. It's Bull Airs. Very good. Okay. Give me a break, please. I gotta move my window because it's not letting me do it. All right, let's go. Here we have. Where is it? Oh, I'm still in this window. I'm gonna cut all this. Haven't said that in a while. Okay. I'm gonna set this up. Ready?
Yes.
It's Hasbrover. Is that right? Hasbrover. Yeah. It's Hasbrover. Doesn't sound. It's like it's over, but Hasbro. It's Hasbrover.
Oh, I thought it
you
was
get
like
it.
I thought it was like Passover by Hasbro. Okay.
It's a new holiday. It's Hasbrover.
Hasbrover. Oh, I get it.
Because it's like when people are like, it's Jover. You know, it's so Jover.
It's like I'm giving.
I think it works better as
I'm giving
pets.
I'm giving up Hasbro for Lent. It's Hasbrover.
I'm giving up Hasbro for Hasbrover. Yeah, it's Hasbrover, guys. So I say that because Blockies put out pictures of these new Star Wars kits. Now they've done something here. So we got 2 series of the Champion class. Is it the little guys are called Champion, or that's the big guys?
That's the big ones. Yeah.
Big. These are, I think, Galaxy. So I love the little guys. Last week I showed off a bunch of them. I opened the rest of them. There's Boba Fett. Boba Fett, where? Over there. The Leia is great. This is like my favorite Leia I have. I think that's really good. I don't love Chewbacca.
Oh, yeah,
He's the only one. He's the only one that I'm like, maybe they should have just not tried. They give us 3PO instead of Chewbacca. It just doesn't. It's not flowing. And like the whole deal with Blockies is there's not a lot of paint apps. So like the different fur tones, it's not working for me too much. But everyone else. Here's the Snowtrooper, who I was like, you could drop the Snowtrooper, give us someone else. But I love the Snowtrooper. This is actually a Snowtrooper commander, so he just gets like Han Solo's blaster instead of like the Stormtrooper blaster.
Right.
So good. I love him so much. They're updating the body. They're calling it Champion Light. So this is actually a little confusing. So champions are the bigger ones. We've established that. This is Champion. And then Galaxy is little, but they're going to call these new updated little ones Champion Light. Very confusing, but basically they're updating the articulation, giving them even more movement. So it's like all the articulation that you get in the bigger ones, but in the smaller ones.
Right. So
this is from the Mandalorian and Grogu, getting all these characters like the Stormtrooper.
I like that the images highlight the new articulation that we are getting
very
with
nice.
them.
So the trouble being a consumer in the States is I don't know how we get these other than AliExpress, and like they're a very hot item now. People are starting to realize that people are going to these sites to get them, and the prices are going up. So hopefully these find their way over to the States. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back on AliExpress and check them out. But these are amazing. And then the Toy Guru. Not the Toy Guru. That's somebody else. The Toy Guy on Twitter, he got the 6-inch Mando kit, and look at this. This is amazing. Look at that. It's so shiny.
Look at that.
I think that looks fantastic.
It does.
And presumably these are going to be $15, just like the Stormtroopers. Maybe a little more because he gets Grogu. I don't know. But like, how much is Hasbro charging for that Mando Black Series set that has the Grogu in it? $40, $45?
My guess is probably anywhere around there. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So
Sticking around. That's
Blockies.
For sure.
It's Hasbrover, guys.
Hasbrover.
if Blockies finds their way over here, it's Hasbrover.
Blockies built this in a cave using
pile
spare parts.
Scraps. Yeah. That's Iron Man.
It is. Well, you missed out. You didn't mention the most exciting thing about that Blockies drop. What's the other thing that you can get?
Oh, that's right. I don't have a picture of it.
Photo. You don't have a picture of it.
There's like that, not ATST, that like smaller thing.
The ATRT that is so highlighted in everything. Now we're getting it, and they fit it in this Champion Light box.
Yes, that's the crazy part. So if you
that's
buy
wild.
them randomly, which I don't recommend, you should get the whole case.
But
if you did, you could get a figure, or you get a whole friggin' vehicle, and then you put the Mando in there. He drives it around. That's a good value right there.
That's a crazy value. It's a better value than the Black Series ATRT that's coming out for the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive.
Such a good deal. Oh, it's wild. It's so wild. Blowing my mind. Blockies be blowing my mind. Ooh. I just love having these little guys around. They're so fun. Yeah. But I want more, and I guess we are getting more. Here's our more, but I want more original trilogy stuff. That's where my
Well, they've got to strike while the iron's hot with this Mandalorian stuff.
With the Iron's Heart. There we go. Ironheart. That's a show, right? Ironheart. I didn't watch that.
It was.
Oh shit! We got to talk about your yard sale. Let's talk
about
that.
What else we got? So I started off strong. I think I have to owe my. I got to talk about this first. I have to owe my good luck to my little find. I wanted to find a little rubber action figure. I think we were on the Strong podcast on Tuesday, and I said what I really want to focus on is not so much Star Wars that's around me, but little rubber things. And that day I found a Mattel. I got it right there. Mattel Dr. Doolittle. I found him at an antique store for $5. He's missing his hat, his parrot, and his shoes. But this figure was made in 1967. And it's just wild to me. He's got the soft head, but the sculpt is just unreal, right? There
So
he
they
is. He's
could
like,
do it. There's no excuse for why the Kenner Star Wars figures were like as bad as they
Right.
were. Like
I
they
mean,
could sculpt
look at
good. What
There
happened?
he is. Here I
That's a
am.
great.
How's everybody?
That looks like a modern day toy. That's sculpt.
How's everybody? Is he gonna come in here? Hey, he's gonna. There we go. Hey, what's going on here? Oh. So
Is
yeah.
that the
So
animals?
this
Is
started
that his
off
thing?
strong. Yes, he had the animals, the giant snail. So that started out strong. So last night I decided to treat the kids to a fun evening. We went to Fun World. Again.
Wow.
Yeah, well my daughter hadn't gone the week before.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
Fun World is a big like throwback style arcade. It's got the dingy smell. It's got 3 levels of entertainment. Yes. But it's got all the old games that you would play, and it's got some new ones, but it's a lot of it's for the buy-in, it's a lot of
Throwback.
fun.
Yeah.
Yes. But up by that that Fun World is a Savers.
I've never been to a Savers. We don't have those here.
So Savers
That
is
I'm
one of
aware
those
of.
ones they do the bags on the
Right.
wall, and everyone's always finding their trophies, and they're like, never sleep on the bags because that's where everything is. So that was the night tonight. That was it. I found lots of Chinasaurs. Here's another Ugly Wuggly coming
Hey.
in. There he is, an Ugly Wuggly.
Wiggly. Oh, he wants a
Yeah.
hug.
He does. Wow, look at my mouth. Ooh,
I'm ugly.
you stick in that mouth. What else? Sometimes they have. Here's the Imperial Woolly Mammoth. Doesn't really look like a woolly mammoth, but there he is.
Close enough.
They still have the tags on them. I haven't taken the tags off, but what else we got?
Who puts together
Tons
the
of
bag?
dinosaurs.
Someone
Huh?
that knows what's going on. Who puts together the stuff?
They
in
must
the
like
bags?
dinosaurs
how
with
does that work?
dinosaurs. They had somebody must have gotten rid of their old the Disney. Remember the Disney Lion King line and Aladdin? A couple of those. It was funny because my daughter and I were walking along the wall, and the genie figure from the Aladdin line was there, and
the head
he was
out?
all color faded. And I said, "Oh, check this out! Here's a special trick with this figure." And I popped the head off
Yeah.
and flipped it around. And because he
love
had 2
that.
expressions, that's how it was. It was a soft
so
plastic
good.
head, and you'd flip it, and he'd have a different expression.
Yep.
And she's like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, stuff you learn, right?"
Right. And you hide
Right.
your drugs inside.
Exactly.
And they'll never think
Nothing
to check
going
in the
on here.
genie.
Never.
They'll never think to check in there. Not much.
Here we
space.
go. Here's a Marx dinosaur. This one just looks like his life is pain.
Oh man.
There he is. So that's
That's
from
like when
Marx.
scientists didn't think that dinosaurs had like muscle and stuff, so they were just
And
like
that's what I love,
putting-
though. That's what I love about
wrapping
these
the
dinosaurs.
skin around the
Yes.
bone. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what I love about these. Somebody was nice. One of them had a dress for the dinosaur.
Oh, that's very nice. It's
And,
like
like-
Belle's dress.
I tried to take the dress off, but like I had a lot of problems. So this dress now just is staying with the dinosaur.
It's a load-bearing dress.
It is a load-bearing dress. I had a Chinasaur in here. I don't know where the Chinasaur is. Oh well, he'll show up.
It's not problematic to call it a Chinasaur, right? It's just
Here it is.
Dinosaur
Here he
from
is. I
China.
found him. There's
Hey.
the Chinasaur.
Good
There he
yellow
is.
Green guy.
Oh, I love
There
it.
he
Look at
goes.
that.
Look at it go.
Look
There
right
we
down
go.
the mouth. What's going on? Oh wait, where's the Ugly Wuggly?
You make him kiss.
I'm gonna make him kiss. There he is.
Is he in the dress? Where's the one in the dress?
The one in the dress? No, I didn't get the Ugly Wuggly.
You don't
There they
want
go.
anybody to think they're gay. To get the one in the dress. Just a couple of gay dudes. What
Gay
did that guy call us?
dinosaurs.
Gay nerds.
Gay
A couple of
nerds.
gay nerds
Gay
making
nerds.
out.
How are you? I'm great. Oh, will you dance with me? They're just dancing. Look,
They're just dancing, that's okay.
Dancing dinosaurs.
We learned dance in school. We had to dance with the boys, right? There weren't enough girls to go around.
I gotta tell you, I mean, I went to a dance once and everyone accused me of about to dance with a boy, and it just was like, at the time I was like, never. What? Now I probably would. It would mean nothing to me. I'd be like, yeah, this is probably fun. This is good satire for me.
Nothing.
And then I love still hunting for VHS. This is the only time this is gonna show up for Triple X.
Wow.
The X-Files.
Wow. Dun, 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 dun.
So some classic first season episodes on these tapes. One of them still had the promotional cards in it.
Send away for something?
Well, it's like still sealed. It's still sealed. Oh, it's unsealed. Ooh. What do we have? The little poster art. Little modern art.
Little extra things.
Little extra things. Couldn't pass these up. I was like, My son's there is like, what's the X-Files? And I'm like, oh, it was a great show back in the day. And he goes, was it scary? And I'm like, of course it was scary. Can I watch it? And I'm like, maybe when you're older. Well, what happened?
Streaming?
It's on Hulu, I believe.
Hulu.
It's on Hulu. So that was my Friday night. Lots of fun going to Savers. And then today was another town-wide yard sale.
Oh my God! It's the season.
Tis
yard
the
sale
season. It's yard sale season.
Tis the season.
This is another one of those ones where the town over you buy a map of all the participating yard sales, and the sale of the map goes towards some organizations. So the sale of the map went to a playground building, which was great because it's like fun. So I left work this morning. I worked that little half day, and I was leaving. I was like, I'm gonna go pick up my map. I grabbed the map, and I'm looking down the listing of everything. And the first listing I see is a garage sale, and it says toys from the 80s. And I was
Say no more.
I was like, I got in the car. I moved as fast as I could humanly go.
Like broke all speed laws.
I was like, it started at 8. I was like, I hope they don't want early birds. So I get in there. I got there. I ran up the driveway, and I was like, I was greeted right on the way with an Imperial Stegosaurus. I was like, perfect.
There we go.
So Imperial obviously did the rubber animals for the not He-Man line, but they decided to go into that universe a little bit to make some money and say, hey, we can put saddles on some of these fantasy creatures and call them He-Man. So they were still making stuff in the late 80s as well. So here is the Stegosaurus.
Sued. Mattel tried to stop that, but it did not.
Did they?
Not work for Mattel. Yeah.
Then the Mammoth again. So again, Imperial. What else did I grab from them? There was so much. It was a lot of fun. The big thing was I got a whole bag of goodies from these people. I got a Nerfle.
I love Nerfles.
Nerfle was just right there.
I had their town with all the little tracks.
Yes, I have that. I have that still as well.
Yeah,
that was always. I always loved it because that was always my introduction. I wanted the Nerfles to do more, but you only got that one little bit of track. I really wanted the track to go further. Yeah. Here's some fun stuff. A Papagino's playing card deck.
Oh, is Papagino's still active? Is that a
they're still active up
restaurant?
Here. Yeah, okay. But this is a player deck.
Papagino's.
On the back is the girl's phone number from it. I might give her a call.
Give her a call. Next time I take my dog out.
Her name was Kelly. She took enough time to write her phone number on there.
Wow.
Don't know if it's active, but that's fine.
Wow,
what else did I get? I got a Miss Pac-Man wind-up.
Ooh, she's eating the ghost.
Showing you first. Yeah, she got the ghost.
I appreciate that.
Made in Japan, so always good for their wind-ups.
She's got a bow in her hair.
That's right. Let's see. Tell me what this is, because this is something. This is definitely a pencil topper, but it looks like a cereal promotion. It looks like a toucan. I don't know what it is.
It does look like a toucan.
I don't know. White. It's got little threads in the hair. But it's like a pencil topper.
Ate a toucan.
It does. It does.
Very weird.
What else? It was just a crazy time. Those aren't from there.
Did you pay
This
per
guy-
item at this thing?
I paid. Well, I'll get to the big item. I got this. This is like a little. It's like kind of like Flintstones, but it's a hairy little dog, like a Pomeranian.
Is that just
in
handmade?
like a Flintstones car? I think it's handmade. Yeah, but I just was like, this is a handmade toy. Come on, it's a wooden toy. Society falls. I'll still have my handmade toy. Go play with your wooden toys, Bill.
Don't mind
What
if I
else
do.
is in this bag? Yeah, right. A changeable, a classic changeable. I didn't have this one.
Classical changeable, yeah.
And the mouth opens on this changeable.
Back in
the
the day,
fries. Look at that.
real changeables.
Yeah,
More than
right.
One movement.
Oh my god, the
not
legs
happy
came
with the
out.
current
It's a
ones.
wacky changeable. No, I didn't finish the set.
No, I give up.
What else? What else?
I give up
is
on all
in
my
here?
McDonald's now.
I got a little eraser, little Triceratops eraser. I'm gonna get to the big thing. I got a bunch of free watches, and now granted this is the adult part of me, but I got a bunch of.
Ooh.
But these were all free and like classic. Like I got a Casio. Like look at the face on this Casio. I'm gonna get all the batteries swapped out. I'm so excited. But look at that Casio watch.
Are you a big watch guy?
No, but I could be if the
fantastic.
price is right. I'm
Could be
free.
now.
Yeah, but that's a fun digital Casio watch.
The price
I got a
is right.
Foss. Well, the price was free. I didn't pay anything for
Well,
these.
okay,
They were just in a box marked free, and I just was like, I'll take some watches. Fossil watch, and then this was a Timex with the
Dinosaur
adjustable band. So
Oh,
just like,
everybody had that. I would get the hair and my arm stuck in it.
yes.
A little
It might have been a couple other. I got a little. I know, I'm going all out. I got a little mini kaiju. I showed those off a couple months ago. I got them for Christmas, but there's a kaiju. My kid got quite a few things at this yard sale. It was definitely like 80s centric. They had a girl, but they had a lot of Fisher Price stuff. I did snag this. Maybe you'll remember this. Maybe your sisters had this. Do you remember what is this? Keepers?
Yes, they're snails.
Keepers. Yes.
Does the shell
So,
come off?
The shell, so there's a key.
Yeah.
You twist the key, and then it
Yeah.
unlocks. It's gonna unlock the
Yeah,
shell.
you can see
The shell tips up,
opens up and...
and then there's characters in there. There's like a little
Hey. Is
kitten with a kazoo.
Does that go with
And
it?
then this
Do they just put
dude.
stuff
Oh,
in
there he
there?
goes. They may have just put stuff in here.
Like,
I'm gonna
is
hide
there
my
a
drugs in here.
Like
I'm gonna
a
make this my-
rider? Is there like this? Are the snails like a vehicle, or is that the character of the snail?
I think you just hide shit in them.
You just hide shit. Why are they always teaching girls to hide stuff? We sell like these diaries with locks and stuff. Like, why are they teaching girls to be
everything.
so secretive? Where are you
Hide
getting
your
secrets
feelings. Keep your secrets.
What's going on?
Keep it to yourself for yourself. I don't know.
From? I don't know. They were trying to
I
tell
don't
him
know.
something.
Let's keep going here. All right, here's the big one.
So that
This
was
is
the big one. Oh
from
no,
us.
it's still
No,
coming.
this was not the big one. This was one
okay.
I grabbed. I was like, I remember these because I remember seeing them at Geppetto's, and I remember seeing them like
Yeah.
in
Well, it's got, like,
places.
My
and I
Little
remember
Pony hair.
these were like a yard sale staple back in like the 80s.
Yeah.
Like I'd see them and I'd be like, oh, those are fun, but I was like, you can't
I
like
can see it in the
things,
box.
Bill. It's the
What the box
80s,
looks
and
like.
you're a boy. And I was like, yeah,
It's
you're
the
right.
80s. That's not cool. People are gonna think you're gay.
All right, big time now. Big thing. Here we go.
Here we go.
You ready? You know Captain
ready.
Power? You know Captain Power?
Yes.
I vaguely
Yeah.
remember Captain Power, and I think if I was into it, I probably would have really enjoyed Captain Power. Here is the Captain Power vehicle. But this was a video
Whoa.
game.
It's got a trigger. Like
It
a handle and a
does. So
trigger.
you would aim this, but so
pistol-
here's the
pistol
thing. In the
grip.
front, there's some photo sensors. You would aim this at your TV.
Lasers?
You would aim this at your
my
TV.
God.
And you would play the accompanying VHS tapes of
Ooh, you
Captain
have them?
Power. They
You
all
have
came
them?
in, yes. This is the best part. It gets even better. These people were so great and they preserved so much. They even had the instruction manuals
Get them laminated.
with the full color, like inserts and everything like that.
Oh my god! Did you ask these people if you could just walk around their house and see if they had anything else? Because
I should have
keeping stuff in that good condition,
right? Like these were like we talk about like things that maybe these were never used because these are the colors are so nice. Raid on Volcania. My goodness, it's like I don't even like Captain Power, or wasn't even aware of it. But man, Bio Dread Strike Mission. They were somewhat like G.I. Joe.
Are there figures?
Yeah, these were figures.
And they go in that vehicle?
They would go in the vehicle, and this vehicle has a feature where it has a ejectable cockpit. So it has this cockpit piece that you slide on to the front here, and the spring is still strong. Slide it on the cockpit. Put the
I don't know if I have these. They look familiar.
And then watch this. You hit this trigger, and I'm gonna go right.
Yeah. Whoa! Get me out of here!
Just like that. Eject.
Out of here. Here is.
So that was my toy yard sale experience at the town-wide. But then I sent you a message, and I was like, "Hey, somebody up north is doing a full toy yard sale."
Yeah.
And I was like hemming and hawing because I was like, I was yard saled out at that point. It's like it was the first hot day,
How could it get any better?
I was already. How could it get any better? But I was riding high. I was like, man, what could do better? Oh wait, there was some more stuff from that yard sale. Real quick. So there's this Casper board game. From 1959.
Is the object of the game to like become
the
a
object
real
of the
boy
game
again?
This is before the real boy stuff. This was
this origin of how Dennis the Menace Richie Rich becomes Casper.
It's Richie Rich is Casper. Yeah, that's
Casper.
the theory. Yeah, but no, it's you have to get back to the mansion. You have to get back to his mansion. And then there was one more board game. Take it out here. This one everyone will know. This was great to find. And I had this as a kid, but I don't think I still have the box. But there it is. Shark Attack.
You get caught up in the Shark Attack.
Shark Attack. No, I think what was Shark Attack? Shark Attack. This shark is a maniac.
Did it have like a little like fake Jaws at the beginning, like dun it?
I think so. Yeah, it was like it was scooping up on things. But yeah, this was right there. They were very generous. We went back a couple times. There were a couple things I wanted to pick up that I missed, but it didn't happen. But we're going back. Let's go back up to that other yard sale. So this was specifically a toy yard sale. They said most of the things were from the 80s. So I had to be convinced by both you and other people in my family, hey, let's go take the ride. So I was like, sure thing, let's do it. So my mother, my daughter, and myself, we all went up. We were going to go visit because we realized that the house was actually right by my sister's. So we were like, oh, we'll just go visit my sister too.
There you go.
Because it's right down the road. Yeah. So we get out. Sure enough, there's a full front yard full of toys, all from like the 90s. They had
well, that's not the 80s.
Just showed off in the 80s. They showed off. I showed you the Barney Rubbles from
my favorite.
I got
the
two
movie
of them.
Flintstones line.
I got
two Barneys.
Two Barneys.
The same Barney?
Business suit Barney. No, different Barneys.
Okay, the other
so,
character.
Prices were reasonable. These were $5 a piece, which was fantastic.
I guess that's fine for a yard sale, though. Is that what we're doing now? $5 a yard sale?
$5. Wow. $5 is fair.
It's a little,
$5 is fair.
It's fair.
But I get there. So I get there, and I don't hear a lot of communication. And it turns out both gentlemen that were operating the yard sale were completely deaf.
I wonder if it's those twins I worked with.
I don't know.
Were they twins? That would be wild.
That would be wild.
On me. Did they look like Martin Mull?
No, they didn't look like Martin Mull.
Then it's not them. It's not them.
Oh, okay. So I ended up negotiating and speaking mostly with my hands.
Oh, like
in terms of pricing and arranging and like pointing and everything like that because I don't know
you were like
ASL. Yeah, and them too.
You're not,
right.
Jason.
But
You
then
couldn't learn it like Jason Bateman learned it in like an
couldn't
afternoon.
learn it that fast, during a yoga class. I couldn't learn it that quickly. You're right.
No.
But between kind of just signaling with my phone, one gentleman could really read lips, so I could talk, but as long as I was pointing. And then using our phones, obviously, so we would write notes to each other, which was very interesting to do. It was a very interesting
Like a social
experience for me. So I was like, I'm always looking for early 90s Kenner, and they did have some, you'll like these, some Congo figures. Congo. So I had Karen Ross and Peter Elliott. The gentleman, I think he was one of the doctors in Nip Tuck, and this is Laura Linney's character.
Wow.
Famously, this is still the Ellie Sattler body.
Look at that
on that figure.
That's funny.
Right there.
That's not fair.
I'm pretty sure that's Muldoon. That's Muldoon's body, right?
Oh my God, you're right.
On the head, yeah, that's Muldoon.
That's not okay, Kenner.
But then, so I said, hey, do you have any more Congo? Because they had just totes and everything. Sure. And he goes, come to the basement. I've got more stuff in the basement.
Come to my basement.
Right. So I said, all right, well, let me pay for it, because I still had my kid. And I go, let me bring the stuff that I've bought already to the car, and I drop my kid off, because it's like, I'll go to the basement.
Yeah, you stay, yeah.
And the kid can stay in the car with my mom, and we'll be safe.
With the deaf gentleman. Nobody can hear you scream. No, we can't anyways.
Oh, my.
we can't hear you scream. We assume no one else can.
We got down there. Here we had another Congo figure. This was Ernie Hudson's character, Monroe. Again,
whose body is that?
Here's another reused body. I believe this is one of the Marauders from like the Series 2 figures.
Sure. Yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
Oh, my goodness. What else did we get? We talked about this. This was just a fun experience. I got this transforming insect armor beetle figure.
Oh, pre-Marvel Legends Toy Biz.
Pre-Marvel Legends Toy Biz. And then we were talking about this last week, and I feel like we've come full circle, because do you remember how I spoke about wanting to go see Return of the Jedi in order to get the theater exclusive Luke? And my mom would have had to take me.
She said no. So don't go.
She said no. But guess what?
What?
It was a nice almost summer day, and I'm traveling with my mom, and I'm driving this time, and lo and behold, here's Theater Luke. And
where did you find
he's
him?
On the card.
He's not falling off.
He was in a tote for $5.
It's Figure Fate. Holy crap! We
shouldn't
that's
a name? That's a name of the show. Figure Fate.
That's something the Major podcast says, but it's true.
Oh, never mind.
I just stole that, but it is. What's another word for fate but starts with a T? We can be like Toy Fate. No.
Toy.
It's Hasbrover. See, that was just at the yard sale.
That was just at the yard sale.
Oh, he didn't know what he had.
I mean, so here's the other thing. So we're communicating through the phones and through notes, and I write something out, and I say personal, because his whole basement was set up kind of like how your room's set up, and my basement's set up where it was a display room. And I said, is this a personal collection or store? Because it definitely looked like he could bring people down here to shop.
Yeah.
And this gentleman his toy store has closed, but he owned a comic and toy store for 33 years.
Wow.
And was getting out of the business, so this was his stock.
So everything is up for sale.
Everything is up for sale, so I did leave I didn't leave my info because I had the posting. I just messaged him and I said, hey, if you have anything else, let me know and I'll come up. Anything like I said, any more Congo or Waterworld. Yeah, I did. I was like, I'm looking for Congo, Waterworld, Skeleton Warriors. So like really
Skeleton Wars,
yeah. Why not?
I want Mego and Star Wars prototypes. You know, that's my wish list.
But this was great. It was so much fun. It was so much fun.
That's amazing. There's nothing like that down here. All the people with old collections are up north. There's nothing down here.
Oh, yeah, no, this was like, my mother was like, this was your perfect day, Bill. And I was like, it really was my perfect. I got to spend it with
that
people
today?
I cared
Was it
about.
earlier today?
That was all today. I did
God.
all of this today.
Wow.
This was
you should have
within a 24-hour span. I did all of this. I felt like this is how like Froggy Flips must feel on a regular basis, where he's just like hitting these places and finding stuff.
You should ask that guy to come on the show.
Okay.
It would be hard.
Yeah,
it would be difficult.
It
It would be a difficult interview.
It would be.
We could figure it out.
It would all be text.
I'm sure there's closed captioning. It would be closed.
Yes.
Yeah, but I guess.
And he's somewhere. I don't know where he is. I grabbed Slushhead from
the new Masters.
New Adventures of He-Man, and a reasonable price. And it was
reason. I don't know why.
I never did, but I always all the
weird.
characters, he was the most intriguing character to me from that line.
Slushy on his head. It was very bizarre.
Well, that was the great thing. He had the dome. Oh, there he is. Get over here, you son of a gun. Here he is. Slushhead. But like there's liquid in the dome.
Oh, there's liquid.
So that's what gives him that bizarre what do you want to say? It warps the head a little bit.
Right. Looking through the bubble.
Oh my goodness. And then he wants to kiss the dinosaur in the dress.
Well, sure.
But he can't because he's wearing a mask.
Oh, kissing through the glass.
No, but she can caress his face.
Well, there you go.
So that was my day.
What you got.
Look at this. This is a coloring book from 1975.
Man,
how has it survived?
Dinosaurs have always been big.
I just love dinosaurs that don't look like dinosaurs. Like, look at this guy.
It's so funny. I mean, who knows what they look like? Who's that?
So
Who does he think he is? That's wild. That's wild.
He's so pissed. He looks like my dog when the other dog gets a toy that the other one wants. Just like glaring over. Like he's looking at this sauropod like, I'm going to eat your fucking face. I hate your guts.
Eat you up. He's just picturing a turkey.
No AI drew this. The only
way
drawback.
AI. That's right. You need to go back before AI was invented by all your coloring books. Because now, 90% of coloring books are AI. Go on Amazon. 90% are AI. 100%.
Right.
100%, 90% are AI. Yeah.
So whoever did own this did color some of the pages. But
careful, that has lead in it. That definitely has lead in it. The crayons definitely had lead in it back then. That's what made it look so nice.
Oh yeah, these
made
are
everybody
vibrant.
so stupid. Made everybody so stupid.
Hey, what are you talking about? This person definitely counted by number.
They connected the dots. Yeah.
They connected the dots.
Well, that sounds like you had an amazing day. I
did have an amazing day.
Were able to share that with us today, and I hope nobody wishes death upon you because of your opinions on dinosaurs.
On dinosaurs, how it's just
my
like
wish
I like
for
dinosaurs that don't look like dinosaurs.
Sure.
The scientific community is going to
come
come after
on
me.
those dinosaurs.
What do you mean he doesn't like dinosaurs?
Back when men were men and dinosaurs were real fucked up looking. That's the world I want to go back to.
I've been going off in my head because this is a funny story real quick. Going back to the AI people. So when my father was growing up, he wasn't allowed to have his GA. So he grew up in the 60s with the original G.I. Joe line, the 12-inch figures.
The big guys, yeah.
He wasn't allowed to have those around his grandfather. Because his grandfather thought that he was playing with dolls.
Well, I mean, he was. That's why he made him little.
But he wasn't allowed. But like that was
grandson of mine.
That was the opinion of the day, and it was like now these guys are so sensitive. It's like they wouldn't last with people from 60 years ago.
God.
It'd be a completely different thing. It's just everybody has to account for everyone's feelings, especially through toy photography.
It's so funny because it's like everyone was so worried. They were looking for any sign that their kid was not going to be like straight as an arrow. It's like, get that doll or you're going to make him gay. He's going to end up like a gay nerd like these two guys.
put him in the army right now. He's
Put
playing
him
with
in the
toys.
army.
He's
That'll
pretending to
straighten him out.
He's pretending to play soldier. He can be a soldier.
Oh, be nice.
And that's what
We
ended up
work hard,
happening
we
to my
play
dad.
hard.
He ended up being.
They put him in the army because he was playing with dolls?
He was a career. No, I don't think that was
no.
the case, but yeah, he was a career
it.
army man. So it's all right. It's what it is.
Thanks for your service. Well, that was fantastic. This
Lot of
show
fun.
was a roller coaster,
Yeah.
but like a good roller coaster, not like a
Oh, the
rickety.
best kind,
Not
the
like the
one you
roller
wanna-
coaster I
one
almost
you
got
wanna
on,
ride
and then
again.
they shut it down forever. Remember that at Whalen Park? I was the
Oh,
next one to get
yes.
on the roller coaster, and they said we're closed, and then they shut down the park forever.
Something was
They never
telling
got
you right
to
then
ride.
and there. They said, "Hey, don't." Yeah.
Not for you. Not for you. And then I won that tiger from a game, and the attendant wasn't looking, so she thought I cheated, but I didn't. I won it, and she
Right.
begrudgingly gave it to me. I was like, "Do you have cameras or something?" Like,
And then
it.
I thought, that's the first time I ever owed someone money, and it was you. I owed you money.
Oh, you borrowed money to play the game.
Yeah, because I wanted a tiger as well. And
The
you were
tiger
like,
is still in my attic. It's probably
nice.
filled with squirrels at this point, but it's still up there. The white tiger.
Oh yeah, I owed you like
That's
$18 in Carney money.
Man, you really you didn't win. You didn't
I
win.
didn't win, no, and I didn't win, and that was like an elementary school field trip.
Yes, it was.
Maybe like
That's
a middle
the kind
school
of-
field, like early middle school, and I had no job, and I like had to account for the $18.
Did you pay me back?
I think I
Why
paid
did
you
I have
back with a
money?
lot of change.
How did I have money?
I don't know. You came with the money, and I didn't
had
come with
money.
enough money.
Yeah, you always got to bring money.
Yeah, no, I feel like I grew up in a household where games of chance were frowned upon, so I did not.
That's interesting. I would say
Go
the
with
exact opposite. I feel like everyone in my house had a very addictive personality. It would always. I have a very distinct memory of my mom trying to play a game, and she kept trying, and I don't know that we ever
Yeah.
won. But yeah, I would say the opposite. Lots of lottery, lot of scratch tickets strewn about our house. Yeah. It's okay though. All right, everybody. Well, no, I should say. Is there anything else that we want to talk about for this? There's extra long show tonight.
I
Extra.
can't think of anything.
Extra stuffed
we got
Oreo.
we got a pre-show. We have
Pre-show.
that's gonna be
You are-
fun. He did
Sign
very
up for our
well
Patreon,
tonight.
the post
He
show.
did very well.
Your son will, yeah. I actually have to get that on the. Did you record it with your phone?
I did.
Good. Okay. I'll work it in because
Yeah.
I went to the Five Below to ask about the golden
Right.
dumpling, and they're like, we sold out of those already, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I
mean, let's
really didn't
follow
expect
up.
them to have it, but
Yeah, I didn't expect them to have it either. So we went to Five Below. We went to the Five Below closest to the Savers in the Fun World last night, and we got like the inside scoop. They had signage up at the door, but the associate at the register, because they're always so helpful. They got self-scan, but they'll always ring it up for you, which is
which
just
I don't
the
like.
most bizarre
I
thing.
want to do it
It's-
myself.
It's weird.
Get out of
It
here.
is weird.
Get out of here.
So my kids don't understand that if it's not there, it's definitely not there, but they still have to ask. So they go up and they nicely ask, "Do you have any dumplings?" And the associate's like, "Oh, just go tell your dad when he checks out. I'll tell him about the dumplings."
Okay.
So they were getting an allotment, and the kids, being the kids, were like, "We're coming up here, right? Tomorrow, Dad, we're coming up." And I'm like, "I got yard sale stuff to do, guys, and I don't have time."
More important
I was
stuff,
trying to
yard
I
sales.
was trying to
Stupid
explain to
dumplings.
him, like, I don't want to wait 4 hours in line for the dumplings. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So fast forward to this morning. I'm out after work. I'm out yard sailing, and my wife calls and she goes, "Where are you?" And I'm like, and she sent me a text first with my exact location. She's like, "What are you doing?" Because I was in a parking lot, like about to go to a yard sale. So I call her and I'm like, "I'm yard sailing. I told you I was doing
Yard
that."
sailing.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, your son wants to go look for the dumplings at Five Below, and I'm going to bring him. But your daughter doesn't want to go. And I was like, all right, well, I'll come get her, and we'll go on the townwide yard sale. I hear in the background, "Oh, I don't want to go." And I'm like, so I had to convince
one.
her. I had to convince her to go. So the setup they had, my wife went along with my kid. It was like 9 o'clock. The place opens at 10. They get going. I'm like, they're going to be like so far back in line. So they were 103 and 104. They had a full quantity. They told my wife how many of each, because they had the gold specific ones. They about had like 190 units of that, and they had 290 units of the other kind. So they saturated it so much that there were probably no scalpers there. It was all kids, so it was a great experience for my son to wait in line. He got his tickets, and then he immediately opened them in front of my daughter, who was on camera, and she got FOMO. And I was like, oh, for crying out loud. Because like he didn't allow her to open one of the two. So I was like, do you need me to drive you over there? It's much later. We're not going to get one. If it's there. We drive over. They still had plenty. So she got two. And then he got mad at her because she got to open two. She got two. She's like, why did she get two? I wanted two. And I'm like, does your mom really want the dumpling, buddy?
Right, she's not going to keep it.
Yeah. And I'm like, you got two. Yeah, but I want... It's like, you're not understanding it.
Yeah. So they got the gold ones?
They didn't have any gold. It was an odd thing. So they had specific ones that were gold. Like, had the... And then they had ones that were like... They were all marked, you could find a golden dumpling. But there were some like a patriotic set, and then there was like just like a colored set. So the kids just got the colored sets. They didn't get any golden dumpling. But I saw some people were getting like multiple golden dumplings. So there were more than one. It was just the ticket inclusion was the $1,000 of Five Below money.
Do we know who won that? Has anyone come forward yet?
I don't know if anyone's come forward. I mean, I
wonder how they marked
I'd have to talk to a lawyer first.
Well, that Ninja Turtles hashtag local attorney.
Yeah,
or
right.
Whatever.
They're available.
Whatever. You just search for that.
Ready to fight
I want
for
to
your
know.
dumpling.
We'll fight for your dumpling. Yeah.
Stand
up for your dumpling in court.
So I told my wife, "Hey, take some videos of the line." I was directing her from the. It's like this needs to be documented. We need footage.
It's content. Yeah, we need to prove it. Well, I want to know more about who won, because I went. Like I said, I went to. We were there like so much, like 2:00 or something. I was like, "You got any gold dumplings left?" And then she's like, "No." I'm
Just
like, "Yeah, I know." I didn't like maybe. I was like, I don't know, but
yeah.
The craziest things are like dumplings are popular, and then there's like this squeezy butter. Like, what's going on?
What's cheese happening? that was everywhere. It's all like it's all, and there's nothing to it.
There's just
it's funny.
I can't with that. But
no,
Blockies now on the other hand, I understand that.
Oh yeah, Blockies.
All right, that's enough show. For free. What are you doing? I can't give away this much stuff for free.
Enjoy it. It was all a fun week.
It was a fun week, yeah. Hopefully no death threats this week. We'll see.
No, hopefully not. I mean, someone will kill me over my toys.
It could happen. Those deaf guys are coming for you now.
That guy's got a Theater Luke on the card.
He's got Theater Luke. Break his legs.
It's still on the card.
If you see another one, I do want one.
You can do this with it. Look at that. It's full horizontal.
Don't risk it, man. You don't know. It's holding on by a prayer. I'm wishing a prayer.
It's holding on by the Force.
Oh, the Force. The Force. Let the Force be with you. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say. We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
It's Hasbrover.
Hasbrover.
I still want